UTV Sports, you're watching now on channel 17 and 25. Bishop Diego on the kickoff here. It's a semifinal playoff game between Upland and Bishop Diamond. I'm James Mira. I'm here with
Kaylee Gallagher.
And this is a semifinal round matchup, as you mentioned. There's the kickoff there. And there's a reverse off the kickoff. Gets past the 20 to the 25 before getting thrown out of bounds. Bishop Diego comes to us from Santa Barbara. We have a population of 88,255. Bishop Diego is a smaller school.
Yeah, 290 students enrolled. A private school, obviously in Santa Barbara, established in 1959. It was named after Bishop Francis Garcia Diego y Moreno, the first bishop of the Diocese of Two Californias.
All right, Upland to start. Sandoval under center. Affirmation and give this to a reverse, and it's a huge game for first down. They got flag at the end of the play.
For Dominic Cox, number 2.
So the receiver gets the ball on that reverse.
A little background on this game. It's a pretty good game, very close analytics-wise, as Bishop Diego, its players are about evenly matched with Upland, with rushing yards for Bishop Diego, 168.6 a game, with Kuran Gossett at number 8 for Upland, Ricky Allen, 103 and 4 rushing yards per game.
Sandoval under center again with the I formation, gives to Ricky Allen. Ricky Allen runs into most of Bishop Diego players, defenders. Specifically, not on my roster, number 45. He should get credit for that. Looks like he's the defensive end on the defensive side. Continue with the icon.
A little bit back to the analytics of this, as AJ Vele from Bishop Diego has 80.3 pounds. Noah Sandoval with 114.1. Again, Quan Riot Gossett with 179 total yards per game, and Noah Sandoval having 0.8. Henry Benoit with about 6 tackles a game, and Macaluso with a whopping 10 tackles a game. Kenan Ramirez with about a sack a game, and Ethan Sevilla, same thing. Again, Karan Gossett, 16 points a game, and Ricky Allen, 5. Like we said, it's a very close game.
All right, so number 53 jumps offside. That's Pacifica Seletialu, defensive end. Big 6'3" senior, jumps the gun there. Jumps to the neutral zone, and that's going to be an infraction. Gives up 5 yards.
Center attack. In the middle of the screen.
Very good.
gives Ricky Allen has a hole on the right. Really going open up and we had some freedom.
Yeah, Ricky Allen is their big runner. Definitely knows what he's doing, why he gets the ball most of the time. He finds that open lane and just goes for it every time.
Ricky Allen's their big-time player with 103 yards per game. He's got a total of 5 points per game. See if he be on the scoring drive here. He gets the lead, but immediately hit by number 44 for Bishop Diego. That was Guerrero Nahabedian on the top.
Yeah, some players to watch on Bishop Diego are Karan Gossett. He's a 5'10", 210 pound running back and linebacker. I apologize if I get this wrong. Manu is a 5'11", 310 pound senior who's on the O-line and D-line. And Brian Trejo, who's 5'8", 160, senior wide receiver and defensive back.
No, Sandoval back to pass and looking into the end zone. And it was broken up. That was Isaac Burquez that defended it, and Nolan Baldale.
The intended receiver for that throw was Ian Sanchez, who is their big wide receiver. Top three players to watch out on Upland is Vincent Macaluso, a 6'1", 205 pound senior, plays inside linebacker and tight end. Arthur Avila, who's a 6'2 and a half, 285 pound senior on the O-line and D-line, and Ricky Allen, 5'10 and a half, 185 pound running back.
As they go to a timeout, that's Upland's timeout. Ricky Allen comes into the game with 220 carries for a total of 1,241 yards. It's an average of 5.6 yards per game. Ricky Allen's a big stud on this team. He's been solid all year. Upland's rushing team, definitely a strong, pretty balanced team. Upland is. However, it's their defense that tends to be more recognized. The games this season. Led by Vincent Macaluso, 9.5 tackles per game. Upland showing tricks to the left. And it looks like it appears to be a pistol formation. No, it gives to Ricky Allen. However, it appeared like there was a face mask, but I don't think the refs caught that one. Ricky Allen complaining to the refs, hey, he grabbed my face mask. I didn't see it, but
No call on that.
Down.
Last game, Upland played West Ranch out of Valencia. And
yeah, West Ranch was undefeated. And so that was a surprising twist of faith for that team. Their first loss comes to the hands of Upland. That's West Ranch out of Valencia, California. So we're going for a field goal here with Upland, and it looks like it's not enough. It's going to go left. That's been the troubles all season with Penguin hooking field goals to the left. It's definitely long enough.
Playing the past two playoff games that Upland has played against Tesoro and West Ranch have been very close games. Coming back from being under in overtime against West Ranch and then making it close with Tesoro on a fourth quarter drive, which eventually got them to field goal position to win the game.
And that's a pitch to Rand Gossett, their leading rusher. Coran has 179 total yards per game. That's his average. And then his average rushing yards per game is 168.6. He also scores a bulk of his points, 16 points per game. And that's another handoff to Coran again.
Yeah, Coran on Bishop Diego is essentially what Ricky Allen is to Upland, a very important piece to that team. And does most of the bulk of scoring, running, and about just everything. To talk about a little bit, Upland's record is 8-4 this season, while Bishop Diego is 9-3. So it's pretty evenly matched.
So AJ Valley at looks like the pistol formation. Gets the ball, gives it to number 3. That's Roy Lulu.
Bishop Diego's team strength is their defense, extreme athleticism, the running back defense, and the defensive back experience. But their weaknesses are the depth of most of their players, their roster size, as they are only have a student population of 290, and they have a lot of two-way players, which in some cases is really bad.
Valley back to pass. Passes off. It appears he did, and Upland will start at their 46-yard line.
Pretty impressive catch. Intended for was just not there, and it was just a clear, wide open reception.
And the ball kind of looked like a duck. Didn't really go where it tended to go. I think needed to put a little bit more mustard on that.
Yeah, for Upland, their team strength is their experience out here. A lot of their players have been in this program, have been in this situation before. But their big weakness is some of their new guys in these positions aren't as experienced enough. A little bit of a contradicting statement, but that was what has been noted.
Center ball under center. Acclamation is gonna go against the Cardinals of Bishop Diego being really antsy on defense. He jumped over a couple times already. It's cost them a couple penalties.
A big game, nervous maybe. Maybe that explains why they're so jittery, or they're just really excited to give the other team a hug.
It is a big game. Winner of this game goes to the championship. Sandoval to Allen.
Still going. Someone lost a helmet.
Space. There's a flag at the end of the play. And it
Number 44 helmet, maybe. Gara Nahibi.
Unnecessary roughness. There's 5 refs.
I think all of their flags went out, did they not?
5 officials around the ball talking it over, and it's going to be the 15-yard variety. It's a huge penalty.
It is, but one dude's helmet got knocked off in that scuffle, and I don't think they've noticed yet.
Upland, with that penalty, is going to start at the 17-yard line. Set of ball under center, high formation. Give us to Allen again on the left side. There might be a flag after the play as Allen hits a player in the end zone. You might say that's excessive celebration or perhaps unsportsmanlike conduct, but he entered into the end zone. There was a bump right at the end of that.
That looks like...
So, first scores on the board. Upland strikes first, 6-0.
Like we said before, you give that ball to Ricky and he'll find a way through.
That was a nice run, nice hold by the center and guard, left guard. Opens up a huge hole for Ricky to come through. Linebackers were just not in the vicinity to make that tackle. And the kick is up, and that extra point is going to be good. That's going to make it 7-0. Highlanders, 3 minutes 39 in the first quarter.
It's always very exciting when your team gets on the board first.
We've got the cheerleaders celebrating there. We also have a pretty packed student
Christmas themed.
Christmas theme today. Although we still haven't had Thanksgiving. It just seemed like Christmas came really everywhere.
It's a little, I guess it's how America works, man. Thanksgiving don't count.
Well, it seems like this stocked, like people had stocked up earlier this year. They're just like overstocked on stuff and just wanted to push Christmas out early. It seems a lot of businesses doing so. We had, we took a trip at Video Club to the Home Depot to find some Halloween stuff like a week before Halloween. And there was already Christmas stuff out there driving out all the Halloween stuff. We couldn't get what we wanted.
Oh.
It was pretty interesting. I've never seen Christmas come that early. Kickoff is to number 11, Ryan Trejo. He'll get down to the 27-yard line.
What I'd really like to see tonight is Bishop Diego brought their mascot, and our mascot's on the side. I want to see a dance-off tonight.
Dance-off.
During halftime to our amazing regiment and their performance.
That's right. We wish them well on their championship.
On their adventure to states.
Yes.
It will be at Riverside Community College, I believe, is where they've moved it to.
They took first place in their competition last week, and looking forward to seeing what they bring home tomorrow. Their pitch is to number 10, and he's looking for room, and he'll pick up 4 yards on that.
Number 10, Karan Gossett. Talked about him before, and we'll talk about him again. He's a big component on their offense, and he carries his own weight with making things happen in the running game. As you can see, each team has been choosing running a little more than passing. We almost had that touchdown from Sandoval to Sanchez a little bit earlier. But both teams prefer to run the ball.
We've got split backs, man in motion, and the give is to Gossett again. He's got a big push by the Lions. He's going to pick up the first down there. I believe it's going to be close. It looks like it's a half a foot forward to the first down.
That is a strong dude if you are pushing through your own team and the other team to get through, man. It was not an easy battle to win.
Are pretty known to lift upwards of 300 or 400 pounds. Again, I'm going to take pride in that. There's a
wow!
That ball is stripped out on the run, picked up by AJ Matelau on that recovery. The second turnover. Somebody down on the field. Looks like a hamstring pull or hopefully it's just a cramp, but that's AJ Matelau.
Just recovered.
It looks like a hamstring. He's holding on to his hamstring, just going down. He's excited on the play. Got that turnover, but it's a cold night and their muscles aren't warmed up. They could.
Yeah.
He's hobbling off the field.
Trying to walk off and just realizes something's really bothering him. He's not able to put weight on it.
Not a lot.
What we see that happen, that players
especially
wanting to play
yeah.
in such an important game and possibly a game next week to take place day after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You have plans for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we're gonna go visit my grandparents in Carlsbad. The whole family's gonna go on Wednesday.
That's a beautiful city. Right by the coast, just like Bishop Diego in Santa Barbara.
Another beautiful city.
Yeah, and known for its college, the University of Santa Barbara. Also, Santa Barbara was founded with a mission. The mission Santa Barbara in 1786. It's a 42 square mile city on the coast. Upland trips to the left and strong left. Tight end on the left side. And from shotgun, Sandoval gives to Ricky Allen. Cuts through. And goes through to get first down. Coming in this game, they looked pretty equally matched on paper, like they were.
Yeah, they did.
Very different type school environments, not just because of their location, but like you said, 290 students. Depending on which part of the website you're looking at, some parts it's on 263, but their ratio is somewhere between 10 to 1 student-to-teacher ratio.
I have 11 to 1.
Or 11 to 1 if it's 290, depending on which.
The average class size is 16. That's about half of what our class size is here.
Dominique Cox catches that one out in the flag, gets out of bounds, another first down.
Right there, number 2. Number 6 is with foot 6.
So they come in Bishop Diego with a record of 9-3.
86 to 72. Put 86 slash. So like, what's his numbers after like?
We see the bracket up right now. It's the tournament bracket. We see who they had to play to come back to get here. Probably take another look at that later. Trips to the left and fake to Allen. Pass to the left and looks like. Contact lenses and teeth maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of things that flew out.
Wow, what a hit! You rarely ever see. That's a rare commodity.
It was a wrecking ball.
Wow. Our OBS monitor right now is just in shock as he's. That's an insane hit. I don't.
Elijah Cooper?
Oh, I don't know who got hit. I think he ran off the field.
No,
He came back.
who caught the pass?
Oh,
Anyways, the give
44.
now to Ricky Allen, runs into a wall, and it's taken down.
Who
It's like
caught
45.
the pass was 44. Who caught the pass last play was Toy Ho Ching. He's a tight end and a defensive end, sitting at 6'1" and 220 pounds, is who was able to hit him.
Sandoval checking in with the coaches. Looks like an I formation again. Under center.
45.
And quick give to Ricky Allen. Again, runs into the wall. This time looks like the nose guard was in on the tackle on that one, plugging up the zero gap. That's going to do it for the first quarter. I'd like to mention sponsors for the jump box store. Mention the Shop Jump Box 20 so you can check them out at the Jump Box store for all your party use. Now that we're coming out of COVID, all of if you are planning that party for Christmas or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or any of your winter holidays or Thanksgiving, check out the Jump Box store for all your party gifts. If you're looking for a place, looking for a new house, which I'm not sure these days a whole lot of people are doing due to interest rates. But if you are, so you have to be one of those people, give Veronica Ross Vargas a call for trying to sell your house. Wonderful real estate agent to work with you. She's very meticulous and she'll make sure everything gets done the way it needs to get done. Or contact Veronica Ross Vargas with First Team Realty. Alright, we've got Noah Sandoval from high again. And Faith, and pass to the right, and
There's a flag thrown.
but he was a little bit, ball was a little bit short. There is a flag on the play. Could have been interference, so didn't top it over, but it looked pretty cool. I don't know if in the vicinity of the ball there was anything going on.
Didn't really look like anything. too
Oh,
particular.
it's going to be against Upland.
It's all good. No pressure.
Oh no. Illegal man downfield, and looks like that's going to be time. Rather than repeat the down, they're going to decline it, so that brings up 4th and 6. So that'll force Upland to another field goal attempt. England starting on the left side of the field. So Upland scores again, this time 10-0.
As we continue on. Not much else really known about Bishop Diego, smaller school in Santa Barbara.
Yeah, it's a Roman Catholic school, and being that it's a private school, private schools have advantages where they don't have the territorial limits.
Yes,
so
they can
Upland,
recruit.
these are all Upland-grown kids.
Some come from Rancho a little bit, things like that, surrounding cities.
Some inter-district transfers might happen, like my kid, we live in Rancho, but my kid came here because I work here. So there are those transfer students as well, but most of them are Upland grown. However, kickoff is
11. That would be Brian Trejo.
Yeah, so a private school can recruit from any school. And that's why schools like Mater Dei have such a prolific program. They can recruit pretty much, and because of their success, people want to go there, and they can transfer from anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily have to live in the city, as long as you can afford the payments.
Yeah. Well, it's not too hard. If you're good, they can give you a scholarship. Like 65% of students at Bishop Diego are on scholarship and financial tuitions and things like that. So that's another perk.
It's a great bit of information there. Trejo going to the right. Gonna get tackled by the other number 11, Brandon Ash. Not before Trejo gets the first down.
Now, just for emphasis on how small of a school Bishop Diego is, here at Upland High, we have roughly around 4,000 students on campus compared to the 290. And he's pushing through. That would be Gossett.
55, number 42, pushing their way, helping to get Gossett those yards as well. When your line is able to push their players back 5 yards, that's a huge benefit to the running game.
Yeah.
That wall just moves forward.
Number 10 with the ball again.
Number
9 has it to the flag.
Did a flip, man.
Gossett, running to his right, is tackled by Macaluso.
Yeah. Macaluso is a big hitter on the Upland defense at linebacker.
Okay, top tackle for Upland.
Ooh. Ow.
Cheerleaders
Woo!
demanding that our players be more aggressive.
I believe they are right. They should be way more aggressive, guys. Come on.
We got a couple of receivers to the left, one to the right.
Got him.
Right
Rodriguez.
Immediately, once that ball was caught in the flat zone, that's a loss of yards.
Loss of yard. Third down and 13 for the yard.
It's going to throw a third down and 13.
Now our parents and fans in the stands are chanting defense now. Went from be aggressive to defense, and the cheerleaders are joining in now.
We have one of our production crew members down on cheer, Bertha Sandus, who's last week's St. Bolton. Looking to the left, Valley
He's
now
rushing.
Run for it, sees it opening, and just got more on the first down. Takes it all the way down to 30, 29.
Ay, ay, ay.
Looks like they're going to mark it at 30.
Defense is stepping off the gas pedal a little bit from earlier. And
Valley, on the run there, he's not a stranger to that. He's got 490 yards rushing this season.
a timeout, I believe, was called. I don't know on whose side, but it was called.
So Bishop Garcia Diego High School traces its roots to Dolores High School, an all-girls Catholic high school that opened up in 1914 in downtown Santa Barbara. School's renamed Notre Dame in the 1940s became co-ed Catholic high school in 1940s. In 1959, Los Angeles assumed sponsorship for the school, moving into private education, the basis, and renamed California First Bishop after California First Bishop San Francisco Garcia Diego. All right, so the pitch to the left, the counters to the right, and that was AJ Valley. Stop Nash.
Yeah, Bishop Diego is now in the Marmonte League, and they moved from the Camino League as Upland plays in the Baseline League.
Baseline League is a very notable league. Ranch Cucamonga, who had beat Upland during the season, the last game of the season, was taken out last week. They're no longer in playoff contention.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Baseline League team in playoffs. As we wait for the play to occur, confusion on the field with players, coaches yelling, hand movements, and yeah, a lot of confusion going down.
So Upland's going to have to take a timeout due to all that confusion, not knowing what's happening. They're,
The linemen, it looked like, were a little confused on who's going in, how it was supposed to be.
On the home side, behind the bleachers, hot dogs and different types of tacos for your liking. And the chicken started selling eyes. And unfortunately,
So Bishop Diego had their first game against Rigetti San Mario,
San Maria, sorry, that was 41-9 win. They played a team from Sacramento, 61-20. A team from Bakersfield, 35-14. Central Fresno and Downey. And their first loss was against Central, 38-14. Oh, that's a big. It looks like it could be a big loss. As Trejo's driven back. Upland showing why their defensive stats are so good, why their defense is more reputable, showing there. They've caused 2 turnovers, and you see how destructive a force that front 8 can be. I guess it's front 7. It's a 3-4 formation, so they'll go with 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. It's 2 outside linebackers, 2 inside linebackers.
Upland another timeout. Upland's route to get to the semifinals started with La Habra, a non-league game, winning 21-14. Then, unfortunately, losing to Orange Lutheran, followed by a win against Villa Park, a loss against Castile, a win against Aquinas, a win against Adelanto, a loss against Damien, a win against Etowanda, a win against Chino, a loss against Rancho, the final game of the season, with a very close game of 23-22 against Tesoro in the first round of playoffs, and 28-21 in overtime against West Ranch in the second round, and now we're in the third round, 10-0 in the second quarter.
Sandoval from shotgun. Oh no, sorry. That's what's going on. It's a punt. I said Upland shotgun.
It was a little funky looking on that play.
Yeah, I saw Mac LaRosso go back there. Gets confusing because he's on offense and defense at times. Had a brain fart there for a moment.
Figuring out what is what.
So it looked like a fake punt. It was a fake to be a punt, and then for some reason it threw Upland off guard. And now they're taking over at their 5, so pinned against their end zone. Not a great position to be if you're on offense.
That threw everyone off a little bit, not just the Upland team itself.
It looks like Allen is hit immediately as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, that West Ranch game was a nail biter. Upland was actually losing that game 14-0 at the half. Then scores again. They tied and they both score, and then Upland ends up scoring another touchdown in overtime.
Pretty cool celebration as they had West Ranch's logo on a rock. Took a sledgehammer and smashed it to pieces. As they're saying is pound the rock.
Well, that's one way to get motivated. Ricky Allen pushing people out, dodging and juking and getting a first down on that big run to give him some breathing room. It's always challenging to be pinned back at the 5-yard line.
One thing about this Upland team is they grind through no matter where they are on the field. And it's usually 110% the entire game for this Upland team. And they're no stranger to comebackers like we just talked about West Ranch.
Yeah, their first challenge really came with in that, or their strive to come back was against Damien, which they felt they should have won. Damien caught them early and just caught them off guard early, and then they were coming back, but just couldn't score enough to win it. They were coming back towards the end. It's speculated that if Upland wins this game, they'll be playing at home for the championships. Sandoval checking in with the coaches. Upland coached by Daryl Thomas. It looks like maybe time infraction. Yep, that's, or either a false start.
A little bit about how Bishop got here. They played Rickety, Capital Christian, and Garson's Memorial, all wins, to lose to Central, to then play St. Matthew's Academy to go on a 2-game losing streak to St. Bonaventure and Oaks Christian.
All right, so the run attempt by Journey Tonga, unsuccessful. He bounced to the left, but there were too many defenders there for him to get anywhere.
Finish up a 3-game.
So it looks like they might go for a timeout. Looks like Bishop wants the ability to come back for a drop here. No.
It's a 3-game winning streak against Calabasas, Westlake, and Simi Valley to then go on, obviously, to win the last 2 playoff rounds against Vista, Murrieta, and El Modena. Vista, Murrieta, and their win against El Modena, 31-20.
All right, so Upland back on the field. 3rd and 19 to go. So they got a long ways to get back to even line of scrimmage, let alone get a first down. Sandoval from shotgun. Readjusts his running back and fakes the toss, and he's going to take it himself in a designed play. Now looks like he was maybe thrown down after he went out of bounds, and there's a flag. It's apparently the first. That might be enough for a first down for Upland. Yep. That's a penalty, and that's a 15-yarder. So that'll give Upland some life at the 35-yard line. So it was unnecessary roughness was the call out of bounds. All right, you can hear the crowd go, ooh!
I was audibly caught.
All right, we have 4 down linemen for Bishop. And this is a big one. Wide open. And Ian Sanchez with a backbreaker. Huge touchdown. Yeah, only he knew where it was going. Left the defenders in the dust, and he was way open for that. Yeah, and Noah had a player in front of his face, like jumped up. It looked like it was going to be batted away, and he got away with it.
I wonder if Noah saw what he was throwing, or did he just hail me?
It's either like awareness to know, where your hand is, get it over his hand, and then get it in the right place. But Ian Sanchez, great heads-up catch there, and knowing to get to the ball. And there's nobody in front of him. Easy touchdown for 17 at 4 minutes and left in the second quarter. It's Upland 17, Bishop 0. Upland
With the run game, but when it comes to the long passes, it's theirs.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, and it was kind of set up. There hasn't been a whole lot of long balls. Maybe one other thrown was passed like that in this game. The rest were running plays, and I think that brings all your linebackers up, and everybody's cautious or looking for the run. That opens up for a possibility of a long pass. That was a penalty. Looks like on the kick. May be a false start. Nope.
Been a lot of penalties this game for both sides.
So that's going to back Upland back to the 35. He's going to have to start. England is going to have to start the 35. Kickoff. He's got a big leg though, and that's going to get to the 10-yard line. And he's pushed out of bounds.
Soccer or his older sister Tiana Eglin.
Now he plays soccer as well.
I believe he did for a little bit.
I just got confirmation. Our distribution or streamer engineer, my right, Nevin Peppers, plays soccer as well. Very good. Nevin, why aren't you kicking for the football team? For the World Cup. Yeah, Qatar. Qatar.
Yeah, man, as a kicker, you may yeah, but there's been times where they get hit and they get hit hard.
True.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart move by our friend Nevin Peppers over here.
Pepper's mom. That didn't want him to play football. Not getting much on that play. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Alright, Valley from shotgun. He's looking. He looks center. He's gonna throw a long ball. This clearly aiming at Cheston.
Our technical director just absolutely jumped up.
I think Valley made a deal with Castro and said, "Hey, on the next play, I'm gonna throw it right to you. So be open." Because that was either overthrown or he made a deal with Castro. And that was an easy interception. That's 3 turnovers for this impressive defense.
That's the second interception, easy interception tonight, as the first one was exact same thing, not intended to the right person, and just
Right.
right there.
Great evening tonight. Usually pretty good. His looking at their passing. Well, Val per game, not 80.3 passes per game. Passing yards per game.
Not have a name for number 45 for the Cardinals.
All right, I formation for Sandoval. Give this to Ricky Allen. If he didn't get camped by, looks like number 42, if it wasn't for that, he would have been off to the races to the touchdown, to the end zone. All right, I formation again. He gave us to the fullback, and no one saw that coming. Now that's going to be a very flagrant foul there. Grabbed his helmet, threw it off.
The aggression is real tonight.
That's Elijah Cooper, the fullback. So,
Yeah, a lot of aggression tonight.
Yeah, Valley's probably not used to this kind of, aggressive. I don't know. They look just very fun.
Roughing the passer, a lot of hard hits tonight as well.
Right.
This game is really.
So Cooper is the fullback in the I formation, the running back in front, right behind Sandoval, and the give was to him, and he just hit the hole really fast. And on that, Journey Tonga had nowhere to go. He was hit immediately and driven back. So yeah, I've actually never seen a defender grab a helmet and chuck it like a bowling ball down the field like that.
Something like that in the NFL.
Yeah, I've
The
never
guy
seen that
got
in
suspended
high school
for
so far.
basically bashing a dude's head with a helmet.
Tonga looking for a hole, gets pulled back by 42.
We haven't gotten to that point of rivalry.
Oh, that's. Henry Benoit. Oh, Sandoval gets Cox on the and he's driving to about the 5 or 4 yard line.
Brought down, but did take some. Let me tell you.
Yeah, Dominic's such a strong receiver. Sandoval throws it down, and then again, I think the Cardinals are shooting themselves in the foot with a little extra after the play.
A lot of the yardage that Upland
I think they're going to try to mitigate the aggression so that it doesn't get out of hand here. So flag called.
A lot of the yardage that Upland has been able to get into these scoring situations has been because of the run game, but penalties as well, as that's boosted a lot of scoring opportunities for Upland.
Oh, that penalty was going against Upland. Sandoval at I again. Intentional grounding. So Ian Sanchez. Oh, no, that was the ball.
You're going back.
Like
Go back to that.
they're down in. That hole closed up real fast. The defensive linemen of Su Laumanu and Tristan Fui. And time expires, yeah. So we'll go to halftime, where Upland's band will be performing. We won't be airing that. After this break, I'd like to thank the sponsor once again, Veronica Gras Vargas, First Team Realty, and the Junk Box Store. All right, for all your party needs. We'll be back for the second half of this game.
No matter how many footballs you throw, how many hoops you shoot, how many goals you score, you're never really great until you learn the true meaning of a team. United we stand, divided you fall. E pluribus unum, from all one. We are Upland.
time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Call the ladies out, they're in there finally. 100 jewels on guns, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, their skin in craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he goes through the moon. Dancing around the lies we tell, dancing around big eyes as well. Even the comatose, they don't dance and tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run things. Living in the ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team.
right, I don't know how.
Exciting second half of action. Winner tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the second half. You're watching UTV Sports, and here's the kickoff by Eglin. And that gets to the 20-yard line. And that was Brian Trejo with the kickoff return. Returns it to the 20-yard line. It's like a standard touchback.
Current
And-
update on the other semifinal game, Corona Del Mar and Yorba Linda. Yorba Linda is currently winning 30-7. Give me one moment while
And that's who would be playing.
I check.
All right, so there was a running play that we just missed for 5 yards, tackled made by Mac LaRusso.
It's quarter 2, and the undefeated Yorba Linda Mustangs are winning 30-0 over Corona Del Mar.
Gossett on the run gets another couple. So 30-7, Yorba Linda against Corona Del Mar. Yorba Linda is 12-0. It's another undefeated team. If the way things are continue, that's who would be in the championship against Upland. And the pitch is to Gossett, and he finds a hole on the right side. He's a speedy runner, and he's just get tripped up at the 20-yard line. And that was a save, shoestring save. By Jesse Vega. Didn't look like he was going to get caught, but that saved a touchdown. Valley under center. Man in motion. Valley gives to Gossett. Nope, not to Gossett. That was Villifano.
I saw 22.
Upland had a stellar first half with the full package of runs and passes, short passes, long passes, to show what they could do. Valley in trouble, and that's a huge sack by number 25, Ethan Sevilla. AJ Valley, not a small quarterback at 6'1". He's a big boy. He got taken down pretty commandingly. Valley back to pass. Run to his left. he sees some daylight. He gets tripped up. That was Andrew Ash slowing that play down. And looks like it got back to the line of scrimmage, or the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a little more than that, so that'll be a 4th and 9 at about the 19-yard line. And so the very versatile Brian Trejo going for the kick. And not sure if Brian Trejo is their typical kicker, but that was a low-lying drive that does not get anywhere near the field goal. So Upland still winning, Bishop still scoreless.
You mentioned earlier their weakness is definitely the amount of two-way players they have, and when you're a team mainly of two-way players and you need big kicks like that and your kicker's tired, it's not always going to go well in your favor.
We used to call that Iron Man football,
Yeah.
having to go both ways like that.
Burns out your players quite quickly.
Yeah, it looks like Gossett and Trejo are their point after attempt kickers. But it makes them very versatile for faking it. You know, if they're going to do a 2-point conversion, or if they're going to fake punt, you know, they are, you know, guys used to, you know, catching and running the ball. All right, Noah Sandoval and company in the I formation. Well, that's a big pass. Oh, just overthrows Dominic Cox. And Cox had a step over his defenders. Over Roy Luvu. And just a little too much zip on that ball.
Chilly tonight with the weather being 55 degrees. The lowest it's going to get is 47 degrees.
So Sandoval, Cooper, and Allen in the backfield. It's a fake. Throws into the arms of guy I mentioned earlier. That was number 12, Vili Fano. That was an errant throw by Sandoval. Had to jump out of the way and try to thread it through the rushers that were coming at him, and jumped the gun on that throw. Ended up in the arms of number 12, Vili Fano.
Dangerous territory right now, because this may be the closest that Bishop Diego has gotten to it. So.
Very, and even more the momentum shift.
Yeah. And then think about Upland, they do tend to step off the gas in the second half. And they're not as electric as they were in the first half.
So the carrier will pick up 2 yards. So Valley at shotgun. Give to Gossett. Gossett wrapped up. Maybe gets a yard on that. I think Upland defense would be satisfied with that as a goal line stop. as long as he doesn't get into the end zone. Now this is where the nail biting begins. 3rd and 1. The big goal line D with Valley and I formation. Gossett picked up, but he tumbles over. So he was wrapped up early, but stumbles forward and gets the touchdown. So, starting in the second half, Bishop strikes, puts 6 on the board. Brian Trejo for the extra point. Trejo enough to get the extra point. That'll make it 17-7. There was not enough of a breathing room for Upland to relax in the second half, so they're going to have to work for it.
What's happened to the game so far? Within the first half, in the first quarter, Upland scored a touchdown and field goal. In the second quarter, field goal with Bishop Diego not matching the same energy. Now coming into the second half, so far Bishop Diego just got a touchdown, and their momentum is starting to pick up as Upland slowly starts to fade.
Upland traditionally, at least for this year, had been more of a fourth quarter team. Their average in the different quarters are 2.8 first, 6.2 second, 1.7 third, and then 11.4 in the fourth quarter. So they do most of their scoring in the fourth quarter. And that'll be Dominic Cox on the carry. Gets much better than what a touchback would give you. Your line. So Upland High School, part of the San Bernardino County. It's the first city east of Los Angeles County off the 210 and 10 freeways, off the old Route 66. Founded by Canadian shipbuilder George Chaffee. The city was founded by George Chaffee in 1882. And the give hit right when he gets the ball in the backfield. Unguarded is Gossett. Once again, these guys playing both ways. That's a lot of stamina. Playing a key role on defense and offense. Coran Gossett. Sandoval under center, I formation. Looks to his left, to his right. Dominic Cox hit out of bounds after a pickup of about 6 yards.
They're favoring Dominic Cox a little bit more tonight over Ian Sanchez to help support the run game more than long ball tonight. That's why you see Ricky Allen and now Dominic Cox stepping up big time for this.
Noah Sanchez from shotgun. Sandoval calling an audible. Now looks to his right and throws complete to Theo Thompson. So Upland driving with a pair of receptions. Now what often happens at halftime is teams will go and reassess what the matchups are, who's where and what players are moving around, shifting, and who they can handle, and they look at the trends of what's going on in the game and then make adjustments. Sometimes you see a completely different team show up in the second half. Throws to the left and pass complete. And does he stay in before the first down?
Justin Benson, wide receiver, sophomore.
So he doesn't get the first down. There's a couple yards shy. And Upland showing their passing ability. Not just the long balls, as you mentioned, but some short passes as well. Mixing it up. It looks like they jump the gun, false start on Upland. Those of you new to football, once the ball is set, once the quarterback says set, no one can move except for one of them. Except for one of the receivers can go in motion. However, defenses can move, they just can't go into the neutral zone, which is where the ball is. Noah, under pressure, is going to try to get rid of it, but before he can get rid of it, loses the ball, and is picked up by number 72, Dylan Aguilar, which is the offensive tackle for Upland. Yeah, that was quick reflexes for Aguilar, because that could be catastrophic. No, and momentum-wise, to have two back-to-back like that would really bring you down. All right, Ricky Allen looking to his left, outside tackles. He's got room. He bangs away, spins out. He's got room, but trips on his own volition and ends up at the 40. Looks like the 36-yard line. Looks like there might have been a penalty. False start. And the crowd liking that seemed like a call.
Came in later.
Such a no Upland fan. Ball. On the field. It's a third down and 23.
Update back to the York. It is now the third quarter. York Belinda is still up 37 with Corona Del Mar being able to put something else on the board to 13. As we wait to
So we take a look at the brackets.
From there, they will play either Upland or Bishop Diego in the championship tonight. Or, excuse me, on the 25th of November.
All right, Upland with Sandoval under center. Give it to Ricky Allen to the right side. Gets to the outside lineman, which is called the tackle.
And he's not able to get around. And so that's going to bring fourth down.
And our overall record is 9-3. In league 3-2. The state rank of 35.
And the punter, England.
All the way to at least the 12-yard line. That's a massive punt.
Probably the longest punt I've seen from England.
Yeah, his sister played on the championship team here. Our soccer team winning 3 of the 4 years consecutively. So it's one, they just missed the championship, and then they win 2 back-to-back before the pandemic, and that was coached by the current athletic director, Bo Wielden. So Upland on defense, Cardinals taking over at the 12-yard line. The give is to, no, it was a fake, and no one saw that coming. That's the quarterback, AJ Valley. I'm not sure if it's Valley or Valet.
Either way, he ran up on the right side line to
Gaining massive yards for a first down. So it's a fake counter. It's fake. To his right, handoff to Gossett. Over the line of scrimmage and runs into a wall of Highlanders. Number 10 meets the
Other number 10. Tiandra Coleman.
the senior, 6'1" senior. Fine.
And number 23, Austin Greenwald.
Like as it moves, it's probably putting it out so you can still come through.
We did that and it wasn't working. It's been cutting in and out.
There's a short.
So it has.
So that's the end of the third quarter.
Bishop 7. I'd like to remind you that UTV is sponsored by Jukebox Store. Shop Jumpbox 20. Receive 20% discount off all your party supply needs. Also, Veronica Grossvarg staging, all that stuff, and making sure that you get a good deal on your house. And Cardinals. Nope, fakes to Bassett.
It was Ethan Sevilla who brought him down. Setting up right now.
Punt, and we have Ricky Allen's back to receive.
And the punt to the backfield, pushing down just short of the 30-yard line.
17-7.
Offense and Bishop to defense.
And reverse to Dominic Cox. And looks after the play. The flag is thrown down at the 40-yard line. Waiting for what the play was. Looks like holding. So there's a holding on the play against Upland. So they're back at the line of scrimmage.
After receiving the ball,
he got the ball. Huge play. No one was prepared for him to get the ball, but I think the needs from the first. They're now paying attention to that. But fullback is the responsibility of linemen. Just to keep track of what that person's doing. They're not paying attention. Fullback can go through the line and get goofy yards. Ricky Allen trying to juke through the hole. Falls
17-7. Purely
audible.
big strength of both these teams is their defense, as they're equally competitive and will bring people down almost immediately as soon as they're seen and almost targeted in a way.
So whatever adjustments they made at half, they've been effective on defense for the Cardinals, realizing who gets what and what the players do and what the blocking schemes are. It's a high punt that gets to about the 33-yard line before it's picked up, and Bishop Diego will take over on the 34-yard line.
Takeover was just under 8 minutes on the clock tonight. Hoping to at least add another touchdown to make this game a lot closer.
They have, as mentioned earlier, somewhere between 263 to 290 students. That may be the size of Upland's entire football program. They'd have to have players going both ways. As we see, Valley play fake to the left, goes to Gossett, who's playing both ways, and he's tripped up and brought down after picking up 6 yards. The ball's gonna be placed after an adjustment at the 41-yard line. Valley from shotgun. Looks to throw. Saw a target, but could not hold on to it.
Good attempt to make sure that ball doesn't get through and to the intended receiver of that.
Liam Flood, the 6'3" senior.
Making sure that their Bishop Diego's offense is really challenged with this Upland defense, as they're not letting much through. And if they do, it's for a small period of time and quickly shut down.
Split blacks. Valley finds his target, number 11. They didn't need much to get the first down. And they'll start first 10. That was Brian Trejo. Been calling his name a lot today.
One of their big two-way players, along with
Gossett.
Gossett, yes. Gossett and Trejo are a bunch of names that we've mentioned more than once on offense and defense.
And special teams. As kickers. Both of them.
They just play everything.
Unlike Nevin Peppers, who's only playing soccer. Oh, and tennis, never mind. My bad. Valley putting on a clinic on that run.
Brought down by the outside linebacker, Brendan Ash.
That's a huge play there. That's going to bring a lot of daylight to Bishop's hopes of winning this game.
Now in the fourth quarter, about 6 minutes left. This Upland defense
Valley shotgun. Looks to his left. It gets batted and almost, did he get it? No, they're gonna say it was incomplete. It's tipped up. And Theo Thompson almost got that.
Theo Thompson.
He claims he got it before it hit the floor, but officials saying otherwise. Well, the Cardinals got away with one there. Valley preparing shotgun.
Defense is picking up their pace and momentum once again.
It's his left and finds Gossett. Huge hit. Rocked him backwards.
Hit came from Tiandre Coleman against Gossett. A huge hit in this situation.
So this defense does not mess around. Gossett unfazed, but that sure gave the crowd some enjoyment on the Upland side.
Found their momentum again. As they're getting more explosive.
Valley from shotgun. Looking to his left, to his right, rolling right. Looks down center, and there's nothing there. Overthrows intended receiver Brian Trejo.
Incomplete, as the Upland defense shows exactly why they're one of the more notable defenses in the baseline league, and maybe even in this CIF playoff this year. As you can hear our fans here at the Upland Highlanders Stadium getting loud in the crowd.
Yeah, 5 minutes left in the quarter. They're looking for another championship here. Looking to at least make a run at it to the championship. Which, again, might be taking place here next week. Valley looking right, is chased out and is taken down, and the big name comes out today, right now, Vincent Macaluso. The big hit, big sack. Does it right at a critical point in the game.
As Trey King along the sideline is getting our fans here at the Highlander Stadium hyped up after that.
Yeah, and so that was a 4th down, and so Upland will take over on downs. All right.
As the biggest goal would be to get downfield and run out that clock as much as possible.
Crowds yelling, go for a championship. Sandoval, give to Ricky Allen. Ricky Allen clobbered by a host of players. The entire line caught him. Looks like we have a Cardinal slow to get up. He looks like he's all right. Number 52 is slow to get up. As Pisafika Saletiulu.
Exactly 5 minutes on the clock in the 4th quarter.
The score still 17-7. All right, so Upland Getting set. Give to Ricky Allen. Kind of juggled the ball a little bit as he got to the line. Gain of a couple.
Brought down very quickly by Bishop Diego's line.
May have gained a yard.
As we wait for the setup to see what they're going to do, Ricky Allen with a slight celebration. Or maybe he was just cold. Who knows? It's freezing out here tonight.
Well, they're not out of the woods yet. Without a first down, it gives Valley and company time to get back down the field. Give us to Allen, right down the middle again. And that wasn't going to fool anybody. Well prepared for that play. Number 45, Mays Passe. On the tackle.
Ryan Eglin.
Timeout, Bishop Diego. They have one timeout remaining.
Bishop Diego calls their final timeout.
Diego with one timeout remaining. They're trying to save the clock.
So we mentioned Bishop just small, 3 or 90 depending on which stat you're looking at. Upland High School, in contrast, 3,195 grades 9 through 12. Established in 1955 as a part of the Chaffee Joint Union High School District, became its own district in 1986. And its own high school 2 years later in 1988. So Eglin back to punt. It's another high arching punt. And Gossett with time, but he slips, and that slip allows the Upland wedge breakers to get back to him.
History about Upland's football program. The last time they won a CIF championship was in 2017. And are no strangers to what it takes to get there as coaching and as a program.
Yeah, it's not long before the pandemic. Seems like a while ago. So much has happened since then. It's only been about 5 years since the last game.
I believe that was the last year that Justin Flo may have played on the team.
That's correct. Justin Flo, linebacker in the nation at the time. Now playing for Oregon University. The pass is complete to
He's
Oregon.
still going, and he's pushed down into the Upland sideline. Run down with 3 minutes on.
Upland. The crew of Upland defense. Big role here now. Trying to stop from it out of the bounds so that he doesn't lose any yardage. He was out of the, looks like the tackle box, so that should not be intentional grounding if he's outside the tackles. Yeah, so no penalty call. As long as he's outside the linemen, the tackles, or the tackle box, you see the lines there in the middle. It would not be intentional grounding. And so no penalty, trips to the left, looks to the left. He's got time. And I don't think he was in bounds on that play. That's an incomplete. Gossert. That brings up 3rd and 10. This is a critical drive for Bishop Diego. Valley looks to the right. Quickly hit. Loses the ball after he goes down, so that won't be a ball. Picked up by Brandon Ash. So Upland defense showing why they deserve to be here.
Players on the field are getting the stadium hype. It's getting loud and proud.
I don't know, I couldn't hear you. It's too noisy out here.
Islanders do the best, man.
Valley looking to his left. Gets sacked. Again. Upland defense showing what they're all about. When it came time to it, they knew what to do.
Coaching brought down by 2.
That's a familiar name. The Ho-Chin family has had several players here in the past, as well as during that championship year. Faux Ho-Chin. They used to perform the haka before the games or after the games. So Upland, 2 minutes 19 seconds. They might run. Gets probably the longest run that he gets today. Journey Tonga with a pickup of 9.
Everyone on the field getting a little bit giddy. Bishop Diego uses their last timeout of the night. I'm pretty sure it's Bishop, I think. I think it was Bishop.
We were out of time.
We'll have one more.
So on this down, this is critical for Bishop to stop because
Upland gets his first down, you can likely just run out the clock at this point. They would need to get this first down. Our formation, 2 receivers showing on the right, stacked. It's going to be a keeper. Sandoval keeps it to drive for the first down. Does he get it?
It's been a very fun game tonight so
He might
far.
have an injury.
Arthur Avila is down.
Yeah, it looks like something's going on with his leg.
It'll be the second leg injury tonight.
Talk about big boys. Senior Arthur Avila, 6'2", 285 pounds.
He's still down as the trainers are looking at him.
And there's another injury. Angel Graham on the sideline being looked at by the trainers.
He came limping off.
Right at the end, just to get that first down. It's like some players sacrificed themselves.
Hopefully they recover in time for the next game or whatever comes next.
Well, this is a sport where you sacrifice your body. Where our coach used to tell us, reckless abandonment. You do what you need to do physically to make things happen. And Upland has a long tradition of winning in championships. And there's a lot of pressure on these young men to uphold that tradition at Brothers and do what they need to do to make sure that they get a win, especially this close to the championship. And the weather's not helping. It's a little bit chilly, but it typically is this time of year.
As he's able to stand now.
Our camera crew having to wear gloves usually around this time of the year. Their hands are up and the circulation goes down in their hands. It's really cold. I'm sure they're freezing up there. Speaking of which, I'd like to thank our broadcast crew, Alex Delaney, Dan Reyes. Up top in the press box, above the press box, we have Dwayne live. Down below on the sideline. We have our technical director, Angelo Tamayo, and our IT engineer today, Nevin Pepper, tennis and soccer virtuoso. And we have guys on the floor. David Sotelo, Jay Singh, Jake Larimore, Alan Santiago.
Here we go.
And handoff is to Alan, gets the first down. 1:24 left. That will probably do it for the Highlanders.
Getting closer and closer.
I don't believe Diego has a timeout left. So the Highlanders can run the clock. Bishop Diego had come a long way to get here with only just under 300 players in their, or 100, less than 300 students in their campus, their 16-acre campus in Santa Barbara. These players had to go both ways. We saw guys like Brian Trejo and Gossett They will be in the Turkey Bowl day after Thanksgiving, so we'll be back here next week to watch they'll be playing. So Yorba Linda, the victor in that competition against Corona Del Mar. So the championship for Southern Section baseline with us in the baseline league. Yorba Linda Division III championship for 2022-23 school year. I'm James Mira for UTV Studio Production.
I'm Kaylee Gallagher.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Jukebox Store, and Veronica Vargas, for contributing to our television station and making this possible. So Pablo, the announcer for the stadium, announcing that the game will be indeed here, 7 p.m. day after Thanksgiving. Once again, from all of us here at UTV Studios, thank you and have a great night.